Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another brand new episode of Pokemon Flare version. In previous episode, we got our hands on the two gym badges, and now we have 5 gym badges. In today's episode, we're going to go all the way up here, and all the way up, like just move up. Everybody loves the up movie, so let's go up. And up here, this place is now open, so we can actually go in this tunnel, which will lead to the rock tunnel, if I'm sure. So before moving on, let me check out the team. Okay, everything looks perfect. We also need a Pokemon with Flash, and that's what I'm thinking right now. I think, no, not Hypno. Hypno has a good moveset. Well, it's going to be Hypno, yeah. Hypno is going to learn the HM Flash because, and later on I would remove it, so not a big of a deal, right? So Growell can learn, but Growell is going to gain a lot more levels today. So let's give it to Hypno. Bye bye, Psychic. Hello, Flash. We are going to get him Psychic back, but before that, let's quickly go and heal up our Pokemon just in case. Okay, guys, so let's quickly move on all the way up here into the, not this place, inside this area, and strengthen this boulder and go inside. But before that, I want to just quickly defeat all of these rocky guys, cause why not. And there's the Onyx up here. Let's surf this guy up. Okay, next up is, let me quickly see, it's a Steelix. We're going to defeat it, 1 hit KO. And there you go, this guy is defeated. Growell is gaining some nice sweet levels of Makuhitans, and we're just defeating all of these guys pretty quickly. So actually I know the whole route, and I know how we have to go out of the rock tunnel, so it won't be a big of a necessity or difficulty. Up here it's going to be pretty easy of a game actually. So let's quickly flash, go all the way to the right, no need to go to the left. You won't get anything in the left, but only go like right, because everything is correct at right side. So let's quickly move on, defeat you. Next up is a Blaziken. Defeated you. Next up might be, let me guess, Swampert. Yep. So she had all 3 Hoenn starters, which is actually tremendously cool. Like, she has all 3 of the Hoenn starters. Who gets that? Hardly anyone. So Growlithe is learning Leaf Blade, which will be removed for Quick Attack, cause I also want to keep Giga Drain with him. It's a nice move. And I will actually see if he's more of a special attacker or a physical attacker. He's a duo attacker, which is actually pretty good, like Hypno and Nidoqueen is special attacker, Snorlax is complete beast, and Slowpoke somehow is a lot better at special attack. And we're going to defeat these guys also pretty quickly, not necessary, not very difficult. All of these guys are pretty easy to defeat, so let's just quickly defeat all of them. And man, look at the power of Nidoqueen. She's learning super power, the super powerful move. And I actually don't need body slams, so it will work out pretty well, right? Anyways, let's go on. Next up is a Linoon, not a big deal. And defeated. Okay. Growlithe is level 30 already, which is a really good level right now, because at level 36, Growlithe anyway is going to evolve, which is pretty cool. And Crobat is down. Slowpoke is always rocking this place, and Clefable. Let me think. Signal Beam, yeah, she's a fairy type, right? I can Zen Headbutt her, and it works pretty well. Also, we can get some nice fairy type moves, because in this game, fairy type is available. So how are you doing? Do you have a Pokédex too? Yeah, I'm cool, so I have a Pokédex. That doesn't mean that if you're not cool, you won't have Pokédex, right? So Aggron and Heal Pulse. Okay, this actually user emits heal or targets HP, so it's not that useful because targets HP, and we're kind of like a personal HP guy. So we're going to strengthen this guy and try to defeat him. And there you go. As always, Slowking is rocking, and we have already got level 32 on this guy, so let's shift to Snorlax and give this guy also a few punch because he is Snorlaxin right now. And we're going to brick break all of the rock types and body slam every single other one. So it's going to be pretty easy to defeat all of these guys up here with Snorlax. And anyways, Snorlax is a beast incarnate, so yeah, he's going to work out pretty well. Snorlax has already learned self-destruct, but we don't want him to, because I don't want my Snorlax to self-destruct himself. That's just too bad. Anyways, let's just quickly move on and defeat all of these guys up. So we have those small baby Pokemon, Jigglypuff. Let me think. Wigglytuff. Yep. Their Pokemon are pretty predictable. Like you can understand which Pokemon is going to come next or not. So let's. Oh man, this cave looks so big, even though it is not that big. Let's see. What was it? Okay. So I went for this one and it works. But anyways, I don't want to battle now many Pokemon trainers, even though they are giving me some experience, because my Pokemon won't suffer. They won't get very less HP. But the only thing which is negative is their PPs will go down. Like moveset PPs, they'll be just super down. So the good thing about this place is that the Pokemon Center will be just right around the exit. So not a big of a deal. And anyways, let's just defeat this guy too. Stealth Rock. Okay, not a big deal. Well, Hyper Beam I guess is a special attack which won't work at all with Snorlax, because Snorlax doesn't have good special attack. Yep. So I guess I have to remove Hyper Beam for something else, just because Hyper Beam is a special attack. And oh, now I remember where I'm actually. So let's just quickly defeat this guy. I'm pretty sure I can win against this guy. And look at the team, like, man, two Pokemon are already level 39. I mean 59. What am I saying? 39. And they're just rocking right now. Like, I'm not even using these guys, and they're already level 59, which is pretty awesome. At the same time, pretty weird. Like, you're not using them for Pokemon battles, but they are anyways overgrowing, just like a Pokemon move called Overgrow and an ability called Overgrow. No, it's more of an ability. There's no move like Overgrow, is it? I don't think so. Well, let's body slam this Charizard and we'll move on. So if I remember correctly, yeah, this is actually the last route. Now it's going to be pretty easy to get out of this place and all that stuff. So we are going to hyper beam this guy and quickly shift to the next Pokemon, which is going to be Nidoqueen, because everybody loves Nidoqueen's superpower. Nidoqueen tried her best, but one more superpower is what we needed. Okay, Slowking is level 59. Slowking. And grow while evolving. So we have got our hands on the new Pokemon called Sceptile, who has a lucky egg because he needs it. He's worth having a lucky egg with him. But let's see now the Pokemon levels. It's level 42 are the Pokemon levels up here, which is pretty big, but not that big. Like 35 wild Pokemon. If you train the wild Pokemon right now, you'll still be able to defeat all of these guys up, because many of the wild Pokemon are like over level 38, 39, some are even 40, I guess. So yeah, it would work out pretty well. Also, I remember that on the right side right now we'll be able to get an item, so that's what we are going to take right now. So Snorlax is level 53 and Snorlax is almost dead. So let's get this item and quickly run away all the way up here, and I'm going to cut this. I cannot cut this, so I have to battle this lady again. So hello there, Satu, Hypno. I don't know why I said again. I know I'm battling this lady for the first time ever, but why not? It's great to say again. Everybody loves again. Ninetales is as always rocking with her flamethrower. And one. Okay, let's quickly go heal up our Pokemon and we'll move on. So I have 3 places to visit. Okay, I cannot go to that side, which means I have to go surf through the water all all the way up here to the power plants. Let's check this place out instead. Anyways, I actually want to see how many TMs I actually have. I have one, two, three, four, which means I can get one more TM. I guess I missed out the flying TM. I'm actually not sure. I'll check that later on, but we are going to defeat these guys. I didn't know that people were in the place, and they're actually Team Rocket Grunt, which means Team Rocket is doing something horrible up here because, why would Team Rocket Grunts be here instead? Like, what would they do anyways? So let's just use our Ninetales, who can defeat almost 80% of this Team Rocket's Pokemon, because this Team Rocket has most of Steel, Ghost combination, and Ninetales is, pretty powerful. Let's put Ninetales on top and the Nidoqueen as backup plan. Also up here we can get our hands on some nice electric types. So actually I don't have electric types, so this can be pretty helpful for me. And let me get some nice TMs like Thunder or Elixir of Life, because why not. Let's check this TM out. TM 17, it's Protect, which is actually a very very good TM, but I actually need a lot better one TM, but not a big deal. Okay, TMs are TMs, we are humans, and we're going to move on. So next up, I have to go from this route if I'm perfect. So let's quickly move from this route. Where are we heading? We are heading to the second entrance of this place, which we cannot enter from the first entrance because that makes sense, right? Anyways, Houndoom cannot even touch us because we are a fire type, and we also know dark type moves, which is pretty cool. Anyways, this 90s has already became level 60, which is like a lot big level for my Pokemon to be so early in the game. Like, there are still a lot of Pokemon badges left, right? Okay, I cannot use flamethrower, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm gonna just will-o-wisp this Pokemon. Come on, flash fire. Oh, he copied my abilities. That makes sense. Discharge. Oh, come on, he's so ridiculously powerful. And now Nidoqueen is level 60, so I'm gonna shift to Nidoqueen instead. And we're going to break this Pokemon. No, superpower instead. Yo, that works pretty well. So Nidoqueen is rocking right, and we won. So let's quickly go to Nidoqueen. And now what are we going to do? We're going to get our hands on those thunderstones, and that is a wardrobe, so something like a wardrobe. Let me quickly see. It's electrode, so I'm not gonna use that. Anyways, none of the Pokemon can touch Nidoqueen because Nidoqueen is a ground type, so all of these electric types bow down to our own Nidoqueen, the soul master, the creator of gods and all those stuff. But let's quickly defeat you with superpower again. Works pretty well, pretty easy, pretty soothing, and oh, that was cool. That was so cool. Okay guys, so actually Team Rocket would catch it, but I'm gonna catch it first because why not? And the game glitches at this point, so I'm going to go back. Okay guys, so the first thing we are going to try is by catching this Pokemon. So I've saved the game in two places, so we are going to try to catch this Pokemon and see what happens. Zapdos. Let's use the Master Ball straight away. So I checked and it's like we can also catch Zapdos, then he will catch Zapdos. So it's a lot great having two Zapdos in the game. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball this Pokemon and try my best to catch it. Okay guys, so I've got my hands on the Zapdos, and now we can actually use the Zapdos. I can anyways leave, but I have to, do the everything. So this guy also got a Zapdos. I have a Zapdos which is actually dead, so that doesn't count, I guess. But yeah, let's quickly defeat this guy. Aerodactyl, I'm gonna Thunderbolt you. And next up is, let me see, I guess it's Marntine, which means I can Thunderbolt you too. Well, Nidoqueen, as always, is the best Pokemon in the game, and she's working our way up to the top. And I have to actually remove a Pokemon because I have to put Zapdos in the team, because Zapdos is a beast, and He's electric type, so oh, I've not battled you. Okay, not a big deal. I'm gonna battle you now, and I guess my throat has some problem right now, but not a big deal. Okay, he can still work out pretty well. Lick your tongue, can still lick some tongues right now. Well, that's actually gross, but let's quickly move on. And I have to actually remove one of these Pokemon, so I can either remove Snorlax, Sceptile, or Hypno. And I'm actually going to remove Hypno because, I don't want two Psychic types in my team, so it's going to be a farewell for Hypno. Thank you, Hypno, you worked pretty well. I loved you, my boy, and I've used you a lot in the game. But it's time, the time has come for you to go away and Zapdos to take revenge for his brothers and sisters. Wait, I need a rock smasher right now. I'm thinking that we have to rock smash our way up because if I remember correctly, we do. So let's quickly go here, get our hands on rock smash and see if we'll be able to pass because I'm actually thinking we won't be, but you know, let's just see how everything works out. Is it going on fine, smooth, or not? Anyways, I'm going to bring Sun Slash out first of all, and we're going to crush everybody up with Crush Claw, cause why not? And Beedrill cannot even kill us because Beedrill is a small snake, a snake in the bill of Beedrill. That's right, a lot. Anyways, let me just quickly defeat you, and I'll just move on. And this route looks pretty different right now. Like previously, this route looked a lot different, and now it's a lot more changed. It has some variety in it, which is actually pretty cool because you don't see a lot of changes in the roads, but in this game there are a lot many loops, and I didn't even see that he was going to see here, which is pretty incredible. And this guy, I'm not sure how to defeat this guy. Let me just quickly go to Slowking, and I don't have any big choices, so let's serve this guy up, and we're going to serve a few more guys up like Lunatone, and there you go. Pretty nice, pretty decent, pretty good accomplishment right now. And next up is Venomoth. We are going to Thunderbolt him instead of Flamethrower. I actually wanted to go with Flamethrower, but I went for Thunderbolt. And please don't send him out. Like, I'm, I feel so bad for our Hypno. He's going to leave the adventure. He worked well. He was already level 58, which is actually a pretty good level, right? Level 58 is not at all bad in this game. It's actually pretty decent. And when all of my team will be at level 70 something, then I'll bring Zapdos back because I don't want him to be like super powerful already. Like level 80, all of the team members are. Wait, what? Got our hands on TM40. Oh, come on, Slowbro, pay attention. Okay, so I have to go this side, I guess, which means I have to go and get our hands on the bills stuff, and maybe we won't be able to, move on in Cerulean City, so we have to go backtrack all the way to Vermintide City, get our hands on Cut, and then come back to Cerulean City work. Like, by saying it, I'm feeling a lot of work to do. Wait, we can actually go here, but that does nothing much. You know what this actually does? This actually makes us battle a lot of trainers like continuously in a row, which is not at all good. Anyways, let's quickly defeat 80% of these, people and try to skip as many as we can, which is like hardly a one. But oh man, I understood what this guy was doing actually. So I killed him, and others got so much experience from this Richetta. Oh, come on now. I want to be fast. Okay, Brick Break worked, and we are now battling level 5500 Pokemon, which is like unbelievably tough. But it was Rattata. Yeah, you cannot blame Rattatas People love to keep level 100 Rattatas, and they're actually pretty hard to, train. If you if you want a level 100 Rattata, it will take some time and practice and all of that stuff. So yeah, let's quickly move on. Try to go as fast as possible, battling all of the trainers because there's no other choice for us. And now we are going to flamethrower the Ninetales and use our Ninetales as the advantage point to defeat all of these guys. Actually, now I think that I should remove the shift system because that's just taking up my time, and I don't want to waste my time right now on all this stuff. And Skarmory defeated one hit KO. Ninetales is level 62, and last but not least we have a Dawn fan with us, which I'm actually going to Will-O-Wisp because burning Dawn fan is something weird. Like in a water, in a rain, a Dawn fan is burning. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah, it's Pokemon logic, okay? You cannot blame it. You cannot blame Pokemon logic at any cost. Understood? Well, I guess Togetic is of normal flying type, so it can resist pretty easily the, what do you say? I cannot skip this guy. Oh, actually, I was able to. Oh, I actually skipped both of them. Okay, that was pretty good one. Pretty good. But not a big deal. We have to quickly go, and today's episode I'm gonna end by getting the Bill's signature move, and oh baby, you're the best Pokemon ever. You know that? You know that Typhlosion? You're the best Pokemon ever created in this world, and no one will be able to take your side. No one at all. Well, we're going to go with Hyper Beam because, yeah, that worked. I actually wanted to try this one out and it did work, so pretty good. Let's quickly go get our hands on that SS and stuff. So, give me the SS and stuff. Thank you very much. And in next episode, we are going to go to the ticket area, like to the SSN. So I'm actually going to go backtrack all the way to where, what do you say that place? Vermilion City. So I'll see you guys later. Until then, bye bye, sayonara, and peace out.